Hi, my name is Alexandra. I'm one of the physiotherapists at BYB Physiotherapy. Today in this video we're going to go through some strength-based exercises for you to be able to do at home. Some of these exercises we'll go through are leg and upper body. We're going to do the legs first and then the upper body, but use these exercises to create your own routine at home. So let's start with a little bit of a warm-up. We've got Amy here to help us out. So start by marching on the spot and getting your arms swinging. Now you want to do this warm-up for a couple of minutes until you feel like you have warmed up enough. Make sure you've got high knees and those arms are really going. Okay, we'll get into our first exercise. So the first exercise is a squat. You want to have your feet shoulder width apart, knees tracking over your third toe. You can do what you want with your hands as long as you keep balance. Bending down, sticking your bottom out like you're going to sit down and coming back up. Amy will show us a few. Coming down, good. Weight goes through your heels. Sitting down and coming back up and making sure you're keeping your knees tracking over those toes. To make this harder, you can get some weights, anything from a couple of cans or some filled up water bottles will do at home. Do you want to do 2 or 3 for us? Thank you, Amy. Good. Lovely. Okay, our next exercise is a wall sit. So come over and find a nice sturdy wall at home, leaning up back and bottom against the wall. Bring your feet out away from the wall. Again, your knees need to track over your third toe. Come down and hold. The longer you hold, the harder this exercise will be. Coming back up. Amy, can you show us a couple? Lovely. So watch your knees, keep them in a nice straight line, hips, knees, toes. Coming back up. To make this exercise harder, come back down, lift one heel up off the ground, pop that back down, then the other heel up off the ground. Thank you. The next exercise we're going to do is called a sit to stand. So finding any chair at home. If you've got one with arms, start with that. So sitting down on the chair, hands on the armrests, feet and knees are hip width apart. Coming up and just standing up and then sitting back down using the arms. Now tummy's tucked in while we're doing this exercise. Sitting back down, knees are tracking nicely over your toes, not pointing in. If you'd like to make this exercise a little bit harder, let go of the armrests and cross your hands across the front of your chest. Coming down. To make this exercise harder again, instead of sitting your bottom all the way down on the chair, just come down, tap and stand back up again. Thank you. The next exercise is a calf raise. So you need something to hold on to. We can use the back of the chair or a wall. Okay. Coming up onto your toes, keeping your knees nice and straight, belly button into spine, standing up nice and tall, not leaning forward. Lovely. Coming up from there, if you'd like to make it a little bit harder, come up and hold for a couple of seconds at the top and then gently lower back down. From there you can also do single legs, so shift your weight across to one side, lifting up and coming back down. Okay, so they're the lower limb exercises. We'll now go on to some upper body ones. So at home you need some weights. If you don't have any dumbbells, you can use a couple of water bottles filled up with water or some canned food, some tins from the cupboard. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do are bicep curls. One forearm coming up towards your shoulder, standing up nice and tall, tummy tucked into spine, bringing your hands down by your side. Making sure you're keeping your elbows in by your side and your shoulders are down and back. To make this exercise harder, as you're lowering down, just go nice and slow. So come up, come down, count 3 seconds down, other arm comes up and 3 seconds down. The next exercise is called a lateral raise. So coming out to the side, slight bend in the knee, so not fully straight. Shoulders are down and back again, and you're bringing the weights out to the side, keeping your arms nice and straight. Tummy tucked in for these exercises again. The higher up you go, the harder it will be, just making sure you're not going above your shoulder level. The next exercise from there is called a bent row. So you want to have a slight bend in the knee, tummy tucked into spine. Weights down by your side and you're squeezing your shoulder blades back, shoulders down and back as well as you do it, bending the elbows, coming back behind you. Good. So there are a few of the exercises. If you have any questions, feel free to give the clinic a call. Thank you.